LJ Smith of the Greyhound Sports Network, standing alongside head coach Jeff Long. Coach, tough one today. Final score 20-19 on homecoming. Talk a little bit about what happened in today's game.
Well, first of all, guys played hard. I think that was again a nice thing to see. I got to do a better job at the end there, putting us in some better spots. This is my decision making there. We'll get better. I think we started a little slow as a group. Both D and O. You got to see a physical weight trained football team come in here and establish the run, and it took us a while to say, okay, hey, we're going to draw a line in the sand. And then offensively, once we started going, it was clicking. But again, it was just a little bit of the, sleepwalking a little bit. And again, that's on us. We got to do a better job making sure they're ready to go from the jump. But it's totally on me at the end. We had a chances to win, and I got to do a better job of putting us in a position to do so.
Offensively, Brad Bryan catching 2 touchdowns, one wide open over the shoulder catch, the other one Jenkins threads a seam. Talk a little bit about what that play call looked like.
Well, really, Brad's been, a senior for us that since I've gotten here, I feel has grown every day. He's buying into what we're selling. It's so hard for seniors with change sometimes, right? Brad has been, someone who, even at first, was like, I don't know, but he's bought in. And you can see now his play, his touches, he's doing the little things right. And all the receivers are, right? They're becoming weapons that it's not just one guy. And that's exciting, right? That's exciting. So Brad, that's just a product that he had a good week of practice. I thought he was making contested catches. He was blocking well. He was running around like it was a game during practice. Mm-hmm. And now you go out there, you have almost 100 yards receiving and 2 touchdowns in a big game. That's your result, The success has clues, So that's a credit to him, and I hope he keeps working and showing the way.
On the defensive side of things, tackles for loss today definitely improved. So talk about how that going up against a big offensive line.
Yeah, I think we had a plan. We thought it was simple to, be able to attack what they do. Now, hey, at the end of the day, they went to their bread and butter, which is go big and run the quarterback, and we were able to hold up a few times. We had some shots to take, but really, it comes down to our young team, committing to the weight room, committing to being strong, and that we showed, again, effort. We can hang, but for 60 minutes, we're going to weight moves weight. And it's a credit to that. Like I said, Morrisville's a tough outfit. Coach Raby does a phenomenal job. Coach Rogers, their offensive coordinator, has done a fantastic job of building a culture there. That's why they're a bowl team, right? And we're going to get there one day too. But it was an awesome test. But it's a great lesson for us. I told them, write it down in blood. Write it down in blood, and we got to come back ready to work.
Next week you have Keystone opening the Landmark Conference play in your 3rd consecutive home game. So what are some things you want to build off of after today's performance?
Well, I think, again, we talk about paying the iron price, and that's, all week through practice, and then you come out there and have a time on game day. So back-to-back weeks now. We started fast last week, right? Took our foot off the pedal. Today started slow. It finished with guns a-blazing. So we're trying to find that elusive 60-minute game. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's the one thing we want to build on is we got to keep approaching that, right? And the preparation. I told the guys, I said, guys, our goals are still in front of us. I told them, I said, I canceled my Thanksgiving plans. We're hunting for a bowl game, and that hasn't changed. So I'm super excited to get back to work. We watched the tape. We got to get better. And I told the guys, let's have some fun with it. You had 64 guys healthy today. And you know what? They were ready to rock and roll when their number was called. Doesn't matter how many. You know what I mean? They can be ready to rock and roll. They showed they could fight, and now when we put the prep behind it, we're gonna be a force to be reckoned with.
Coach Long, Greyhounds back next week as they host Keystone College in the Landmark Conference opener. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, LJ.